Hello again and welcome to our English language workout. I'm Sam. Today we are doing a deep analysis. We'll observe the powerful marketing that countries use to attract newcomers. We will ask how much of it is true. We'll discuss the hard reality of high rent, brain drain, and how some nations act as parasites on the knowledge of others. Our grammar focus is the sequence of tenses. This is how we report what someone says or said. It's also how we show which action in a sentence happened first. This grammar is essential for telling a clear story and analyzing the past. Remember, speak out loud during the pauses. Let's begin. Part 1. The present promise. Simple reporting. Reporting present facts and future promises. Main verb, present. The advertisement says that this country is a land of opportunity. Repeat. The advertisement says that this country is a land of opportunity. The government claims that it needs skilled workers. Repeat. The government claims that it needs skilled workers. The marketing promises that you will find a great job. The marketing promises that you will find a great job. How do you ask? Does the website say how much rent is? Your turn to ask. Does the website say how much rent is? It says that housing is affordable. Repeat. It says that housing is affordable. We hope that what they say is true. Repeat. We hope that what they say is true. A newcomer knows that he must work hard. Repeat. A newcomer knows that he must work hard. How do you say, I think this is a good plan? I think this is a good plan. Part 2. The past claim. Reported speech. Backshifting. Our focus is reporting what was said in the past. Main verb, past. The advertisement said that the country was a land of opportunity. Repeat. The advertisement said that the country was a land of opportunity. The government claimed that it needed skilled workers. Needed. Repeat. The government claimed that it needed skilled workers. They promised that we would find a great job. Would find. Repeat. They promised that we would find a great job. How do you ask? Did they say what the rent was? Your turn to ask. Did they say what the rent was? They told us that our education was valued. Was. Repeat. They told us that our education was valued. How do you report this? I have a new idea. He said that he had a new idea. How do you report this? I saw the truth. He said that he had seen the truth. Saw, had seen. They claimed that they had been an industrial giant, where had been repeated. They claimed that they had been an industrial giant. They said they could not meet their promises. Cannot, could not. They could not meet their promises. Part 3. Priority of action. Tense sequence. Focus is using tenses to show what happened first. When we arrived, we realized that the country had changed. It changed before we arrived. Repeat. When we arrived, we realized that the country had changed. It was much higher than they had told us. They told us before we found out. Repeat. The rent was much higher than they had told us. The country was a parasite. It was living on resources it had appropriated. It appropriated them before. Repeat. It was living on resources it had appropriated. How do you say the industries had disintegrated before the new people came? The industries had disintegrated before the new people came. This was a brain drain. They wanted the knowledge that we had gained. Repeat. They wanted the knowledge that we had gained. We saw that this aggressive country had claimed what it could not deliver. Repeat. We saw that this aggressive country had claimed what it could not deliver. Part 4. Multiple choice grammar check. Let's check your understanding. Choose the best answer. Question 1. How do you report this? I'm working. A. He said he's working. B. He said he was working. C. He said he had been working. The correct answer is B. He said he was working. Question 2. How do you report this? We will succeed. A. They said they will succeed. B. They say they would succeed. C. They said they did succeed. The correct answer is B. They said they would succeed. Question 3. Which action happened first? When I arrived, the meeting had finished. A. I arrived. B. The meeting finished. C. They happened at the same time. The correct answer is B. The meeting finished. It finished before I arrived. Part 5. The story. Boomerang. Now, let's hear the story of this analysis. The marketing said that life would be easy. The marketing said that life would be easy. It was a beautiful picture, but it was not the truth. It was a beautiful picture, but it was not the truth. Newcomers found that the industrial giants had already disintegrated. Newcomers found that the industrial giants had already disintegrated. These formerly aggressive countries needed a new resource. They needed the brains. They needed the brains they had drained from other nations. They needed the brains they had drained from other nations. They told people they were free, but they made them pay unworthy rent. They told people they were free, but they made them pay unworthy rent. This old system was a parasite. It appropriated the knowledge that others had worked to build. It appropriated the knowledge that others had worked to build. But now something is changed. Present continuous. But now something is changing. Energy is a boomerang. It is returning to the sender. It is returning to the sender. The aware immigrants see the truth. They know the old system is collapsing. They know the old system is collapsing. They say that they will not support the parasite. They say they will build something new. They say they will build something new. They say they will build something new. They predict that a fair, cooperative world will be created by those who were once used. They predict that a fair, cooperative world will be created by those who were once used. The old metropolis is now depending on the very people it had exploited. The boomerang has returned. The old metropolis is now depending on the very people it had exploited. The boomerang had returned. Summary. Connecting on Excellent work today. You have used complex grammar to perform a very deep analysis of our world. Our focus was the sequence of tense. You mastered two key skills: reported speech, backshifting. You learned how to report what someone said in the past. He says he is. Changes to he said he was. He says he will. Changes to he said he would. He says he has seen. Changes to he said he had seen. Priority of action. You use the past perfect had done to clearly state what happened before another action in the past. The industries had disintegrated before the people arrived. We used this grammar to analyze the broken promise, the gap between the marketing that was advertised and the reality. We saw how a brain drain had been part of a plan, but we will also see this boomerang is returning, present continuous, and that aware people will build future simple in new cooperative world. This is a very advanced grammar. You're doing fantastic work. See you next time for our next English language workout.